So, after all this, our introduction, the pre-assessment quiz, the video, the handout, where do we go from here? Well, let's first review what we now know. First, the big 6 steps. Before we do anything, we must define the information problem. We can ask ourselves questions like, what should I research? Or, what is my hypothesis? We also need to think about the background information we need in order to answer the question. Secondly, we must determine our sources. Should we use books, websites, databases? Then we locate those resources in our library and access them to find the information we need. The fourth step is to engage with the information. That means we are looking at our sources and pulling out the important information. We use this information and organize it into a final project that answers our original research question from the first step. The last step involves judging our project for accuracy and effectiveness. In this step, we're checking to see if we actually answered our question with the best information in the best way. Starting out a research project is usually the hardest step. It's easy to get overwhelmed with research if you do not have a methodology. Where do you start? What resources can you use? What resources can you trust? Through the Big 6 method, we are guided in going over the questions we ask ourselves while researching. We think through each step, just like the handout we looked at. The handout is an example of our thought process when we are moving through each of the Big 6 steps. It's important to ask questions and think everything through before starting a presentation or writing a paper. The questions in the handout, like, what information do I need to find out more about in order to answer my research question, helps to focus our attention and not get distracted. The key to completing a research assignment is to focus on the process, not just creating the end result. Once we understand the steps, research is really nothing to fear. Now that you've finished the lesson on Big 6, we will be able to start our very own research process. I will see you soon.